To find arc length and the area of a sector, I can use these two formulas. Now, the thing I have to be very careful of is that theta, my angle, absolutely, positively must be measured in radians for this formula to work. If your angle is measured in degrees, you have to convert it first because it will not work. So let's go ahead and take this first circle and find the length of this arc right here, that piece of the circumference, as well as the area of this sector, this slice of the circle. So I notice right away that my angle, my central angle, is measured in degrees. I absolutely cannot use 100 in my formula. So I've got to take that 100 degrees and convert that into radians. And so we talked about this in a previous video. Simply divide your angle by 180, or really just simplify that fraction 5/9, and then multiply by pi, throw a pi on that. So my measurement, the angle measurement in radians is 5 pi over 9. That is the number I must use in my formula. If I try to use 100, it absolutely will not work. Even if you're in radian or degree mode, that doesn't matter for this problem. So to find arc length, my formula says to do the radius, 7, times the angle, the central angle, 5 pi over 9. And so I'll use a calculator to do that, and you can pause and try on your own. But I come up with an arc length of approximately 12.22. And since this is an arc length, it's just a distance, so that's still measured just in centimeters, just like my radius. And then finally, or next, the area of my sector, that formula was 1/2 times the radius squared, which is 7 again, and then times that central angle, so 5 pi over 9. Remember, you must be in radians. Your angle must be in radians. It doesn't matter what mode your calculator's in, but you must measure that in radians. Finally, then, I'll use my calculator, and again, get an approximate answer. The approximate area of that sector is about 42.76. Now, this is an area, so centimeters squared. All right, for my next example, I'm not given a picture, but that's okay. I don't really need the picture. I've been given the radius of the circle. It's 12 feet, and I've been given the central angle measurement. It's 5 pi or 4 pi over 5. Notice this time it is in radians, so there's nothing I need to do to convert this. I can go ahead and use the formulas just as with the numbers I have. So I'd recommend you pause the video, try this real quick. Otherwise, if you let it play through, you can see my work and my answers pop up. So there's my work and my two answers. I got an arc length of approximately 30.16 feet and an area of that sector of approximately 180.96 feet squared. If you didn't get those, double check your work or ask me a question in class.